tiny things that you can do to go the extra mile and go above and beyond with your clients and your customers make the difference. Things like handwritten notes, right? Something so simple costs pennies to do. You can go on websites right now, go on Google. There's companies where you can pay $10 and they'll send out 7 birthday cards for the next 7 years to your customers and clients. Easy, cheap, go the extra mile. Like something that specifically Andy Frisella's company always does is whenever I order First Form products, this is an example of like a couple things that he does in his company. Number one, 110% money back guarantee. So if you're not satisfied, they will refund you 110%. They will pay you money on top of, covering your initial purchase. They'll pay you back money just to apologize if you're not happy. That is true above and beyond customer service. Not many companies are willing to do something like that. Writing a handwritten thank you card in every single package, throwing in little extra freebies and gifts for larger orders. And that's just something that I've seen firsthand as a customer from his company, but I say that as an example because he's practicing what he's preaching. It is going above and beyond to make sure that your company is like you go above and beyond thinking about what are people going to say about you when they ask, hey, have you tried First Form supplements? Have you tried this company? Have you tried this brand before? And you should make your decisions as a business owner, as a leader, from the frame of what will our customers say to other customers when they ask about our company. I recently flew out to a couple different events for one of my tech companies, and that we help service a lot of companies with recruiting. So companies that want to scale out their teams. We work with a lot of solar companies, door-to-door industry, roofing, construction, all that jazz. So people that want to build their sales teams very, very fast, we help with that. And I was talking about recruiting, and we have a lot of systems and technology and things like that in place to help people. But the most important thing is the company culture and the identity and their beliefs around the recruiting programs. And that's what I got, went out and to these events to speak about is what do you actually believe about your recruiting? Because the most important thing is not the incentive that you offer people on your team to recommend other friends to the team, but it's do you actually have a culture inside your organization where people are excited about the vision of what you're working towards? There's a sense of purpose, fulfillment, and meaning that goes beyond the day-to-day task and what they're doing. They feel like there is a level of purpose behind why they're doing what they're doing, and they're excited about building the team. Because when that happens, it's going to go 10 times further than whatever contest or promotion or cool software you get to have people excited about building the organization or have your recruiters excited about getting more, leaders on the team. Is what happens when someone goes, hey, I got a message from this company, or hey, someone from this company reached out to me. They're asking, I'm going in for an interview. What do you think? People don't realize how much those conversations that happen outside of the company context are either sabotaging your business or really helping it in the process, right? On a personal sense, it's like, what do other people say when you're not there? I think it's just becoming a level of more aware. I think even asking your friends what they say about you when you're not there, asking how people talk about you, having a level of authenticity and transparency with people that can expose blind spots to you, and then like making sure people know that you always have their back. I had a podcast that I hopped on the other day, and someone was asking me more from a social media sense, but like, how do you build a big following? And they were asking it, I think, more so in like an internet sense. Hey, how do you build a following on the internet? How do you build a following online? Which is a very valuable thing to know in our society and culture today. But I said, like, the way you build a following online is by not trying to build a following online. It's by actually building a real following in real life. Because people with influence, it's not just they make a social media post and they have influence on social media and Instagram. They have influence, real influence. They say, hey, I'm hosting an event in this city, and the event gets sold out, right? It's not just a social media promotion. They actually have a real following, people that will physically show up and go to bat for that person. And that's what you want to be thinking about. Not how do I build a social media brand, but how do I actually build a real following, a real reputation of people that go to bat with me, that will defend my name reputation, that will speak highly of me to other people, that will be at an event if I say I'm in that city or I'm hosting it. People that are actually in support on the brand of Andrew Evans and are following that brand and that mission. That is the people that will succeed, and that's how you build a real following. You got to become the go-to man or the go-to woman in your organization. And I might do an entire podcast just on that topic alone. But what I mean by that is, like, how do you become the person when someone says, oh, I need blank, or does anyone know someone that blanks? Your name is the first name that comes up. You're the go-to man or go-to woman on that topic, in that industry, or in your space. You're the go-to person. You're the person that always goes above and beyond for people that you work with them. And everyone is not afraid to make intros, but is excited to make intros. Like, people are excited to refer their friends to you for business and other deals because it makes them look good. Like, people are like, oh, by the way, I know Andrew Evans. I can introduce you to blank. You're that person. You're the go-to man, the go-to woman in your network or industry.